May the heavens protect you.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Rejoice, my darling, for your
Welcome home.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for...
Oh, you bold
What would you of me?
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel...
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Need someone to talk? Oh, someone help me. Oh.
Medicine? Now! Now!
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
We've found some evidence, but there might be more to discover. Let us scour every inch of this room.
I like that. The monster's left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like Johann and Bruno. I know these two. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. At any rate, they may know aught of use. You're back. Pray, tell me, what? Do you think... Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw before coming here. Radcliffe, his name was. Pray, sir, do what you can. I must...
Methinks we would do well to bring this medicine to Sir Radcliffe, the doctor over in the rest town.
That's...
Just what I was thinking.
Elena, a fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker, and in the end I survived. And once, I saw she handed him a large parcel, all wrapped. You'd think 'twere medicine. But I'd not have bought medicine from a man like they were whispering. But I did hear one of them say aught about where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square, in the eastern part of the common quarter.
Lady Eleanor's, I wavered between life and death for can't say as I missed that basement, mind. 'Tis a neat supposed 'tis only to be expected, given the state of...
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Here.
Aye, this is nicely done.
You suppose wrong. I command their full
Ha! You're a fearsome one.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt.
Glad we understand each other.
Aye, be seeing you.
Lord Phasus, 'tis a name of great import. Of that I am certain.
How very peculiar.
Leave off. Interested in my wares? Go on. A look. Many thanks.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll... I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I... I've just remembered a curious rumour I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still...
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Welcome.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour? You know where to find me. No wisdom to offer. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right? On the roads, despite the hour, you know where to find me.
Welcome.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the road. roads despite the hour. You know where to find me. Was at your leisure. There's ought to be said. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the road? Despite the hour, you know where to find me.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall Very well. I shall lend you my... Please dispense with the formality.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Puts me in the mood for a song, it does.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Welcome to the Star Trek. We serve all manner of fine ales here. What a delight. Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. Yes, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen from the pains he took to remain on scene. 'Tis plain that Allard wished that alone is reason to suspect a connection to Jesus. The Regent Kin intends to call out. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be... I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray.
Nothing compares.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man mayhap to be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail you. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray.
Huzzah!
There is much we ought to tend to. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, and so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken, but mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask that my thanks? Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Here, take care, Your Majesty. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when... There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen... While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeed for some time now, it seems she has been diverting. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is... This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only... Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain, yet all the same, I would ask that your majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge, and I am glad to hear it. For I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the... There is much we ought to tend. Tidings of your good deed. 'Twas you who rid Trevor. I have instructed the soldiers who were tasked with delivering freight are found. 'Twould seem their cargo consisted of... As such, I anticipate your name shall... I believe there is but one locale you have yet...
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to pure... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
I've got to focus.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I've got to focus.
What to do?
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above. Naught like a curative to fill one with vim.
Me today, I wonder. You fond of those?
But do you know who you're dealing with?
Fie. Out of the car, all of you. I'm not taking any pa-
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
A bit bland. What can I throw in?
Lost track of time.
nodding off where I stand.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
These soldiers lack discipline.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Have you come the ancient battleground in times past, since a few days past? It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you could it be your... If I cannot dissuade you from pressing...
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Here already? Travelling by ox cart was a welcome change.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Where? There's always demand for weapons, particularly near... at the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Always a pleasure.
Tell me, he seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow, and if I may be candid, our primary concern is 'tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? You will be rewarded handsomely for your service. Would you be so kind as to see? Larcenous deeds are the ken of...
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow. Yeah? What is it?
Well, come, if you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Well, Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Many thanks to you.
The Jadeite orb is so...
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy some. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little pet. Hope to see you again. Oi, you there! I don't mean to pry, only it's my...
Morris, I've just found out...
What?
I've just heard news. Rod was...
Oh, my poor boy.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't...
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my... The soldiers won't do aught for him. We concern it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? Do you truly mean that, sir? You will... If you return him to me, I will be forever in your...
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite orb? Very well. Pray continue your set.
I say we speak with anyone and everyone who springs to mind. You never know what sort of useful tidbits we might turn up.
Please, stranger.
This morning.
Aye? In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. You want me to run... Interesting. Well, you've certainly piqued my... Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it. Come back again in...
Look there, a chest! Allow me to open it, Arisen.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Wonder if there's any news. Precious little time. I've got wares of every... Ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
Greeting! We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have...
Welcome, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried. Do come again.
Well, then, son, how might I be of service? Well, then, son, how might I be of service?
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table. Greeting! We see a great many customers given our location.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but he... Here, at least, you'll find a bit of pleasure doing business with you. Ho there!
Well, then, son, how might I be of
Dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here.
No sense traveling.
Yeah? What is it?
Well, then, son, how might I be of service?
What am I supposed to do? Here I can let down my hair. Looks like we both got...
I don't believe I had any... Begone! I have no hospitality to
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. What am I supposed to do about it?
Looking to gain entry to Myrddin's Manor, are you? First, he'll sweep you a look from head to toe. Then he'll ask... That Ponce. You'd think he'd know not... Aye, he had what looked like a bundle of grass with him. Only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest he would say no more than 'twas a secret. Yet no sooner had I turned my back than I heard him scream. I charged to his aid, but a wolf was already scarpering with him and its jewels. Poor lad. His cry, pray help him if you can, sir. Aye, he had what looked like a bundle of grass. He would say no, yet no sooner. I charged to his aid. Poor lad. Pray help him if you can, sir.
Shame there aren't as many folk spinning tall tales.
I see life as a journey.
Not sure I can handle this.
Say, 'twas stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. 'Tis no exaggeration. He's had people killed afore, more than a few at that. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the... Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. Unless you were to find it for me.
It seems this jadeite orb is in high demand. 2 people have asked us to find it now, but only one of them can have it.
The right to decide is yours alone, Master.
Have you heard? There was no warning, no apparent cause.
Poor Rog. And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. What? I still recall his smile when he told... Oh, Rog. Well,
Could it be your... If I cannot dissuade you from...
The flower, from what I can glean, the petal isn't that unusual.
Have you some business with...
Mayhap the flower bed will offer some clue as to Roger's whereabouts. I know the way. Follow me. Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Lay down your arms.
Harpies descend!
Flame is its weakness!
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I'll turn you into a
Masterfully done.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
Could you come over here?
Oxen are to be found here, of all places.
Such beasts are a fair source of meat when rations are lacking. I'll wager I could make that shot.
Are you certain you can manage it? It is an awfully long shot. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I'm strike with fire's fury.
Are we leaving already? Oh, bother. I was just getting warmed up.
At last, a chance to use this.
Now there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt something.
Unbelievable. advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push to bring it down.
I shall lead the charge!
We're distracted with a woman in sight. If we're to strike, now is our best chance. Hurry! It was most effective. This brute has quite the temper.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Do you mean to leave us here?
I see you cannot manage without me for a... moment arisen. Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
That is most fortuitous.
At the end of the day, our vocations are of little import. Mutual trust is what counts. Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their parts.
I stumbled upon a shortcut not far from here during my last journey beyond the rift. Might we make use of it? A new destination calls to you, I take it. No, say no more. I look forward to seeing where you take us.
The Arisen is capricious indeed. But don't despair. We shall count upon your guidance when the time comes.
A passage. Here. Truly. There are secrets around every corner.
I've a feeling 'tis best left untravelled.